Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. Today is the freaking day. That's it. Today's the day. I will win DemonCrawl today. And you're gonna go, I don't think you are, Tyler. And I'm gonna go, you know what? I freaking will. You find twice as much loot until your next mistake. Popped immediately. There is zero reason not to pop that now. Especially these are the easiest floors, dude. So we're gonna chill on the easiest floors until we have no reason not to do it. And now we're gonna find twice as much loot. It's the easiest peasiest scenario ever. I'm recording DemonCrawl way earlier than normal. When you enter, if you may find duplicate items when you enter a stage, reduce the minimum power by your highest number of duplicates. It's very strange. Reveal random corner cells until one is open that has a monster. That actually seems okay, to be honest. Could give us a lot of knowledge early on. So we'll see. So a couple of things real quick. I did some research and some practice actually over the course of this last recording. And you're gonna go, wow, Tyler, you're actually practicing Minesweeper now, you weirdo. I am, because I want to actually become good at this game. And this is one of those scenarios where, I mean, this should be my opportunity to show you things that I've learned. I learned the 1-1 and 1-2 rule. And basically what this means is, so this is the 1-2 rule. We have a 1, and this is technically a 1 now. So this does not work. This is the 1-1 rule, which states that when it's a 1-1, then this spot has to be free, which it is in this case. It's a little bit wonkier because this is not this. It just pretend with me. It's also the same rule that says, you know, the 1-1, this is free. How we determine that all the time. 1-1, this is free. 1-1, this is free. This is free. Things like that. The 1-2 is that instead of it being free, there's a mine there. So that's the one I'm working on now to try to figure it out. We were able to do this down here because this is technically a 1-1 because of the mine here, which meant that this was free. But we're now in a scenario where there is a guess here. But it's not. Is it? It might be. If this is like this, then this is safe. But if this is this, then that's like that. These are safe. It's tough. No matter what, I think this is safe. And that means there's 2 over here, which tells me this is probably here. And that means this is here. A little bit of a weird deduce there, but I'm okay with it. This is safe. And this is a 50-50, dude, which blows. Because it could be here, and that satisfies everything, but it could be here, and that satisfies everything. You guessed wrong, and frankly, like, that sucks. That sucks a lot, because I did everything right. I did everything right, but that's the nature of Minesweeper, and now we lose the double loot. Which, honestly, frig off. I hate it. Choose a subject to study. Gain an item with a description containing the keyword you select. Dude, strangers are great, for the record. So I will research him. My research pays off. Steal coins from a target stranger equal to his price. Okay. So, pop. Let's do what we can here. So some of these starts, man, very easy. This is safe because of the 1-1-1 rule. And most of Minesweeper do is just rules. It's patterns and rules. And the patterns, they have logic to them. No brainer. What is this? Item shops have 1 extra item. You know what? I have no issues with this. I have no issues with this. Convert. Okay. You know what? Beautiful. So that's an enemy. Good stuff. We've learned. And frankly, I'm always down to do a little bit of learning. Okay, so this is technically a 1-2 right now, which means this is bad. And okay, maybe I don't have the rule right. thought that was what that rule meant. Maybe I'm indeed wrong about that one. I'm learning, okay? I'm learning. You can't knock a man for trying to do a little bit of learning, right? This is like this. You're safe, and then those are safe. I'm doing my best. I'm trying my hardest. We're gonna conquer quest 1 of DemonCrawl. If my life, god dang, depends on it, I'll be honest with you. And when I do it is gonna be the best moment of my life. I'll be honest. But we just ain't quite there yet. So this is one that's sucky. So the 1-2 rule, this is not gonna work in this case, right? Because this is technically a 1-1, but it's not coming off of an edge, so I don't know if I can use that. Well, this is, though, which means this is safe, which means that's like that. Okay. And frankly, this gave us a, oh my god, it gave us a lot of knowledge. So then this is the 1-2, which means this is bad. Right? Coming off the edge. I think that's how that actually works. So then that's bad. This is a 1-1-1, but that's not useful. This 3 we know, which means that's like that. This 2 has to be here. That 3 we know. That 2 we know. That 2 we know. This 2 we know. That's like that. That's like that. Dude, we got it on lock. This is a 1-2, which means that's there. It had to be anyway, because this proves it. And that has to be there, which means that's there. That's there. Honestly, murdered that one. Completely annihilated. And we did it in the best way as possible. We leveled up as well, which is nice. We got 26 coins. Monsters roll extra times for damage equal to your number of charged magic items and use the weakest result. That's amazing. Restore 1 life whenever I spend at least 3 coins. 5 coins. Not sure why I said 3. You know what? Buy that. Chop down signs. Yep. And then take this. I bought a lot of things there. And frankly, I'll do it again. I will do it again. I'm fine with that. Easy money.
Hello.
Hello, friend. This is so much loot. Okay. So you are selling clarity for 24 coins. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to steal 24 coins from you. Oh my god. It's an insane item. Okay. We're freaking rich, man. We're actually the most rich we've ever been. Monsters roll twice for damage and use the weakest result. So holy crap, we roll extra times and always use the weaker result. Which is going to be nuts for the record. So I can buy clarity here, but I'll be honest, I don't need to. So let's not jump the gun on that, because we have no reason to. We're fine in the state that we're in. And we're uncovering a lot of good stuff. So you're already chillin' learning stuff. You're chillin' learning. You're chillin' learning, which means I can't do that. Thank God you don't make me click things that I don't want to click, because that would have been quite bad. Okay. Learned a lot here. This is a 1-2. No, this is a 1-1, technically, which means that was fine. Okay. We're good. This is a 1-1, which means this is fine. I always feel still very, very sketched out whenever I do that. Even though I know it's the rule, and the rule always works. I still hate it, like, a lot. So let's see. If this is here, then that means there has to be another one here. One of these has to be bad too. A sip of tea is always good. This is our best guess scenario. Is just guessing one of these surrounding ones. I think this is a great spot to guess. Just because there's the chance. Want to make sure I didn't need anything in my phone. Okay, you touched 3, huh? I think it's just the greatest chance is these 2 being spots. And frankly, I mean, I'm an idiot. I'm a big old dumbass. A big old dumbass sandwich, honestly. That's my bad. I borked that one up. Okay, so this right now is a 1, 2, which means that's bad. And that's safe. It's stuff like that, dude. They're precarious. Like, you don't feel good whenever you do those. Even though you know, like, it is how it works. And it will be correct. You still just, you hate it. You hate it so much, and it's so scary. But we got there. It's fine. I'm learning. As long as I continue to learn, I'm chilling. So I'm gonna be real. Research some defense. After opening 100 cells without making a mistake, gain 3 defense. You know what? Guess what? Popped. I have some locked, when you enter this stage, seal 3 inventory slots. Okay. That's life, dude. So let's go. This is normally where we mess up. At least close to where we normally mess up. Either here or in the volcano area. So if I can not mess up here, that would be great. And we're uncovering a lot of good stuff, so I feel pretty okay about this one. Boom, boom. This is a 1-1, which means this is safe. There's also a 1-2-1 rule that I am struggling to understand at the current moment, but I'll get there eventually. You're a converted target stranger. Okay. We're fine. So you're a 2 right now. You're a 1-2. That doesn't help us in this scenario, though. So one of these 2 is bad, which means this has to be good. And one of these 2 is bad, so this is good. And this is good, and this is good. And one of these 2 is bad, which means this is... Oh, he deduced and he came away on top. You have to love it. The master of deducing strikes again. This is a 1-1. We're going to do that. Okay, this has to be safe. No, there's no guarantee of that. If this is here, then this has to be here. But if this is here, then these are safe. So what we have to figure out, we have to come back. And the reason we have to come back, this is a 1-1, which means I can't assume that's safe, actually. When you complete a stage, gain 1 defense for every diamond or chest left behind. Interesting. Interesting. I'll consider it. You're safe. You're a 4-banger. Fantastic. Basically, what we have to do, that is safe. Don't accidentally place things you don't want to place. That's where you end up in the big old pooper, dude. Fantastic. We have to figure out the other 6 monsters to figure out if there's 2 down here or 1. If we can determine that there are 2 down there, then we have all the knowledge we need. If we can't determine that, things are gonna get a little bit spicier. And you know what? There are no, there's not. There's only 1 down here. So if there's only 1 down here, this has to be here. He's so good. He's so good, it's crazy. Okay. Lovely. I feel good. We're moving along, singing that same old song. Yeah, with me, I'm singing. We can go to the forest, the item shop, or the no, dude, take me to the damn item shop. We got so much here. Gain a random armor item whenever you enter a special stage. Whenever you gain defense, fortify all your armor by the same amount. Seems like really good. Gain souls equal to your defense and gain defense equal to your lives. These are all amazing, dude. So take this and take this. And then just use this immediately. Take 5 defense and... Oh, baby. Now, I don't have to do this level, because I will skip it in a heartbeat. We have a real chance, chat. So much knowledge. And my grappling hook, everything's fully recharged. That's a big old hell yeah, if I've ever seen one. So this is technically a 1-1 right now, which means this is safe. And this is a 1-2. We can keep that in mind. A 1 as well, not a 1-2 as in it's, you know, the 1-2 pattern. It is not that pattern for the record. Dude, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 20. No, I don't know about you, but I actually feel quite good about our chances here. We don't know what's going on in this top corner, which sucks. Hopefully it's just straight up nothing, but it could be a situation in which we have to guess. I will be sad if that's the case, because obviously we're doing really well on this one. And it would put me in a unfortunate scenario to have to guess. Now, we do have a lot of defense. Oh, can't do that. We have a lot of defense-oriented items that give us knowledge, right? But this is weird. This 4 means one of these two is bad. This is a 1-2-1, which means... Wait a minute. This is a 1-2-1. Which means this has to be... No. Which means these two have to be bad. He's learning. He's learning, and you're so proud of me. I can feel it. I can feel your pride. Just inside of me. This is a 1-1-1. Now, I don't believe that means that I can assume this is good. But I did it anyway. I think that's just one of those I got lucky placing it. But I'd rather be lucky than good sometimes. So this is a 1-1. Does that mean this is good? If that is actually the case, then I'm in a weird spot. Valor is yours. I got a defense. Dude, I got defense because of the 100 without a mistake. He's so good. He's so good. Okay. Get hooked. So you're bad in the bottom. Fair enough. Okay. What knowledge do we have? Well, we know one of these two is bad. But that doesn't necessarily help us with this guy. And we know one of these two is bad. So the greatest chance is that being bad. But I don't like that assumption. I think this is almost guaranteed good. And because of this, this has to be good. Now, there's no guarantee this is good, but there's very high likelihood it is. Right? Like, we can't assume that. But it's a good chance. We still don't know about that. And I hate this, for the record. So, we know... Well, okay, this is actually good right here. So this is a 1-2, which means that's bad. Or is it? Okay, hold up. We can assume a free spot here. So right now, this can't be this. Which means this has to be bad. Yeah, no, it's a 1-2. We know that. Okay, we confirm the logic on that one. That has to be bad. Which means that one of these two has to be bad, which means this is safe. Because this is now a 1-1. Oh. Completely figured it out. Okay. We can't assume it's here, though. So we can't assume anything on this guy. But that's fine. We're still learning. 1-1, this is safe. One. I don't think you can assume this is safe from that. Okay, if this is here, dude, we can. It can't be here. Wait a minute. If this is here, no, this can't be it. Which means this is it, and we were right all along. Probably took me way too long to figure out that one, but I'd rather take my time than not take my time. So this is a 1-2, which means this is bad, right? That's how that works. I think. Except now it's a 1-1. I don't know if I can assume that. I might be able to assume that, but I don't like my chances on that one. Okay, so you... Since one of these is bad, this has to be good. And that confirms that, which confirms that. And then this 2 is good. So that was actually a good spot, which is very alarming. Those are bad. This is a 1-1, but that does not help us here. So if this is here, this could be here. And that fulfills everything. But if this is here, then that also confirms. Weird spot, right? Weird spot. I can chop down signs. Thanks for the money. 1-1-1. There's got to be something I can do with this. Right? Maybe not. I'm going to open a cell next to this guy. It's rough, but you know what? We didn't take a ton of damage from it. So that's okay. Did I really learn anything from this, though? I don't think so. One of these 2 is bad. And one of these 2 is bad. So if it's like this, that does fulfill it. But if it's like this, that also fulfills it. But it doesn't, actually. So it has to be like... Maybe not. Okay. Probably just some bad deducing on my part. And that's okay. So we only got 1 monster left, which means these 2 cells are good. And that puts us in a scenario where there's something going on down here. So these are safe. And then that has to be bad. You know what? It took us a little while. It took us a little while, but did we get there in the end? We got there in the end. We're chilling. We got 8 defense, dude. That helps. This is not a lot to work off of, but that's okay. What are you? Whenever a visible monster dies, it explodes in a 3x3 area. Okay. Dude, lot of known stuff now. We can make this work. So a 2-1-2 means this has to be 1. Right? Like it has to be like this. I'm going to go back to that. But I want to confirm that because that could be a valuable pattern to know in the future. That has to be like that. That has to be like that. You're safe. Okay. Apparently, I'm going right back to this. So a 2-1-2. If this is here, this has to be bad. It's the logic completely checks out on it. It has to be. Easy. This has to be bad. But we also knew that anyway. That has to be bad. Then we're kind of out of scenarios here. So this is a 1-1, which means that's safe. But can I do that on the other side too? That's what I don't know. I don't think that's how that works, but...
Hello.
Oh, hello, friend. Gain 20 mana, increase this value by 20 whenever you open 20 cells without making a mistake. Interesting. So first of all, what do you want? Selling legendary items for 25 coins. Well, first of all, I'm going to steal 25 coins from you. And then I'm going to buy a legendary item. And then I'm going to buy another legendary item. And then I'm going to buy another legendary item. Oh, crap. You can only have one, though. I wasted a lot of money. Whenever you pick up a diamond, gain a soul. It's still good, right? It's still good. And then I'm going to convert you into a landmark. Which I got a coin from. Fine by me. Okay. You're a 5-banger. Well, you're not. You're a 1 right now. But that's neither here nor there. Got that figured out immediately, which means that's bad. That's, dude, easy money in this area. Not even close to being a problem. I could go for gaining mana. It's just 20, though. So 2-1-1-2. That's a pattern. Which means it has to be like this. Okay. Thought I had that on lock. But I had the pattern wrong. We got 2 hearts. And this is a 50-50, dude. I hate it. I hate the 50-50s, man. But, like, everybody does. All right. Nobody likes guessing in Minesweeper. This is a 1-1, but that does not help us. Does it? Does that mean this is safe? We'll never know. A 1-2-1. This is where it has to be like this. 1-2-1 is... I learned that trick. The 1-2-1 is easy to... And it's easy to understand the logic behind, too. Okay, one of these 3 is bad. 2 of these 4 is bad. This is technically a 2-2-1. 2-2-1. No. It's a 2-1-1. 3. If it's a 2-1-1-2, then we can figure it out. 2-1-1-2 would mean that those are bad. I did an assumption there that that those were bad. Sure. Got there in the end. Still don't know what's going on down there, and I still hate it, to be honest. It's gonna come down to we're gonna need to know that. But I'm hoping that we can get the mana and then just kill the corner easily. But I'm gonna be honest, we're in guessing mode in this area. And there's still 5 monsters. I struggle to think that we are probably dead here. So I'm gonna take this. That's not enough, man. Which means I have to guess. It sucks. It sucks so much. Just once, please. Give me the strength I need. That's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not stopping the DemonCrawl series until we win Quest 1. So enjoy DemonCrawl on the channel, because I want to beat it really, really badly. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next DemonCrawl video. You have a good one. Goodbye.